Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, fellow acolytes and Wurm interested people. We are back with another episode, and today we want to prospect our little jackpot on the mining department, and also we want to flatten our little area here. And we do this so we can go and dig on our mine, because right now, let's see here, 4 slope down, 2 slope down. Right now we can only see 2 rock tiles, but we will need at least 4 to prospect in a good manner here. 1 slope down and this is flat. Alright. So we have to dig here. So this is our reference tile for now. So I want to build my house a little bit here, and I want to have fields around there. So I'll put my tent down here. Right, and we're in it. Alright, and now I just need to level the other tiles. So thing is, if you have a flat tile and want to level, you can just do it by going to a tile on the ground that has some high amount of dirt, and you just level it. Also keep in mind your inventory weight. Okay, now this tile is flat, but I want this tile also to be flat. But now I have the dirt in my inventory from the previous tile, so I can click on level, and the game will just use the dirt you've got in your inventory. And of course it'll use 2 pieces of dirt from your inventory for every action you take. So now I can click on level. And gather the dirt from that tile. And also observe my digging skill, it's now 8, so I can dig on slopes up to 24 tiles, so it will still take a while. Okay, now we can cancel our leveling action and go level here. So in the end this will become quite the slope, so it will be much steeper if when we are done, but that's just how it is. So we just need 2 more dirt, which is nice. There are still plenty of dirt in this tile. There are 14 dirt in this tile. So the next tile will have even more dirt in it, since it's farther uphill, so we can add these up. These seem pretty much the same, so 8 slope up and another 8, so we know there are at least 16 pieces of dirt in there, but it's not a problem. Okay, we used up all of the dirt, and now we can start leveling that tile. Let's check with our digging skill. It's now 11, so we can now dig on slopes up to 33 of height. Okay, this is also flat, so we got a nice 2x2 already. So now we can level this tile. I want to have a 4x4 for my first house. So this border is flat. So we are only... Alright, missing one more dirt. Okay, this is a slope of 8. So before we move on here, let's see. Yeah, we can level this tile here with our 2 dirts. Should be doable. Nope, we still need 3 pieces of dirt. But that's not a problem. We could have leveled this tile first. Well, whatever. Moving on. So as you can see, it will take us 1.5 minutes to level this tile completely if we had infinite inventory space and stamina. But we just have to be patient. Okay, 5 dirt, so we can cancel the action. And let's see. We could start leveling here. Also, I'm slowed down to a crawl pretty much, since I just carried over 100 kilos of dirt with me. So if we want to level anything else later on, we have to build a cart where we can put in dirt. Okay, now we have digging 13. I think I'll need at least 20 digging to uncover the rock below this grass tiles there. I don't know how much grass there is. It seems to be not that much, but you never can really say. Okay, there are still 7 dirt inside this tile. Neat thing is, if you level one tile and clear out the dirt from this tile border, so to say, you automatically clear out the dirt from this half of this tile. So if I dig here, I also dig here, so to say. So it's always good to dig in between 2 tiles, because if this tile here becomes flat, this tile most likely will become flat as well. Alright. So... it's flat now. Alright, so we've got our 2 by 3 practically. So I'm going to flatten this tile as well, or leveling is the better term, because flattening will just level a tile, but it will keep the height of the tile. So. Alright, it's flat. And we got our 5 dirt. Of course you don't have to wait for these leveling actions. You can just go into a corner of a tile and drop this dirt on the ground. So now we still need 5 pieces of dirt. But that shouldn't be a problem. There are 6 pieces of dirt in here. So for the digging actions, you have to wait, because either you dig manually for 6 times or you click level and just let it go. But for dropping dirt, you don't have to use the level command. Thing is, if you have to walk quite a few tiles, you can use the level command from a higher distance. Okay, we've got our 5 dirt. Now digging is already at 15. So now I go back into my corner here and drop this dirt on the ground, and this tile is flat. Nice. So 1, 2, 3. Let's see in which direction we keep flattening. Let's just take this with us. So it's 4 more pieces of dirt for this tile. There we are. What's up with this tile? Ah, it's already a bit too low. So we have to stand on flat ground to level. Okay, add 1 more tile of dirt. And this one has 4 pieces of dirt still. Okay. So now we can level these tiles here. And it's flat. Nice. And it's flat. Okay, and now we just need to level this tile. And it's flat. No, we are missing 2 pieces of dirt. Alright. So let me count tiles here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so I was a little bit over eager. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay. But we can make a 5x4 house. Also be possible. So let's leave it as is. Since we already got 10 of 20 tiles flat. Okay. Hey. Let me flatten you. Okay, so I will flat out this area and be right back. Alright, so last 17 pieces of dirt, and then I am ready to build some house. Someday. We still need a hammer. But we needed a digging skill, and we had to flatten this here anyway, so it's good to do it now. Digging skill is also increasing nicely. We've got around 20. We at least have the possibility to uncover some rock layers for our iron mine. Still not too sure about it. Okay. So the last 5 pieces of dirt, and then I'm gonna pack this dirt so grass doesn't come back. And we can use these dirts later to make some kind of field for our vegetables and crops. But for now I'll just leave them on the ground. Okay, so now I'm packing the ground. Also on packed ground you will walk faster. So it's always a good thing to pack your ground. And also it doesn't matter if the ground is flat or not, you can still pack it. Keep in mind that when your climbing skill is high, you can move on slopes greater than 20, but if you have a cart or something, or a horse, they can only walk or drive on slopes of 20 or smaller. So if you're doing like a slope from your mine down to your house, keep that in mind to design it of a height of 20 or smaller. Of course, the best option is to just dig or mine it until it is 20, because, well, then you don't have to dig more. it doesn't really make sense to dig more than until it is 20, other than aesthetics. So, but especially in single player, it's good to save on time as much as possible. Okay, so we are flattening the last 4 pieces now. Packing, sorry. And then I guess I gotta eat a pumpkin right now, since we are pretty hungry. So now I'm eating a full kilogram of raw pumpkin. But it got a very good amount of fibers, so our nutrition value should be rising at least a little bit. Well, at least our food bar is rising. So let's eat another pumpkin. I'm munching on thin air. Can I walk while eating a pumpkin? Yeah. Just like an apple. Alright. Good. So let's pack this dirt. Let's see if we can make a small road at least. We don't have to flatten it, the dirt or level them, but let's at least make some kind of a little walkway here. On direct comparison, so we can walk 11 kilometers per hour, and on our small dirt road we can walk between 14.5 and 13. So it's definitely a good thing. And plus you get some paving skill, which you need to later build roads and all that neat stuff. Also, because this isn't really a mountainy area here, we probably won't even have to make like a walkway into the mountains. Like imagine you had to go up in the mountains between here, you would have to build like stairs of slopes of 20 to get up there, but since we are down here, everything is nice. So let me pack some more. Although I'm still unsure if we will uncover the dirt rock tiles here, but we'll see. This is 29 slope. I can walk it, barely, but I'll slide down. But this wouldn't be a problem really for a cart. So you see, this slope is gradually becoming lower and lower, so you probably could walk with your cart like so. You never use the full tile. Okay, let's see. See, that's a 50 slope. This is 69. Alright, and this 55. So that's actually not a problem for us to dig here. Okay, it's the 63 and 51. Okay, so let's start digging. 54, nice. Let's start digging on this tile up there. I think we will be able to uncover the rock layer fairly fast. Let's see. You cannot dig into solid rock. So this corner is already solid rock. Or rock solid. Okay, in this corner. Okay, in this corner we can still dig. Ooh, the texture. Okay, so let's see how often we have to dig here to uncover the rock layer. Also, I have to climb down pretty soon. Ah, there's the rock layer. So, this is a rock tile now. Okay, so let's climb back down before we hurt ourselves. Okay, so we uncovered a new tile. That's very good. So let's catch our breath here. 51 of a slope. Shouldn't be too much to dig. I guess this corner here will be rock. Yes. So let's see. What's with this corner here? It's already rock. Okay, so I guess this is rock as well. Yes, alright, so it's only this corner down here where we have to dig. It's quite a deep hole, but we need it. So let's get out our pickaxe. And according to our mining tutorial, let's just start prospecting on that tile, and I'll make some notes. Okay, so there's rock salt, gold and zinc. So salt, gold and zinc. This is the first square on the x-axis. So yeah, this it's a little slanted, but this is the x-axis. So even if we have to, no, I don't want to tunnel. Okay. So on this tile we find gold, salt and zinc again. So let's check out the next tile and prospect. And now we find gold, zinc and iron. Alright. So this is the first tile for us to hit rock. So let me just open another window here. Oops, this is my Google Map route, by the way. So far we hit, let me check, salt, zinc and gold, salt, zinc and gold. Yeah, we'll need more room. And gold, zinc and iron. So what we can know now, that as we have a 7x7 checking radius, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, this is the tile in the middle. So we got no iron here, and then we got iron. So now we know that from this tile, scanned from this tile, and there's no iron here, here and here. That's what we know. And now we have to check how much iron is in this direction. So again, as in the tutorial, we now go to the right for as long as we can, until we do not find iron anymore, and then we know the size of our iron pocket. So I'll uncover some more rock and cut to it. See you in a bit. Alright, so I uncovered some more rock. So this packed dirt tile marks the first tile where we found iron. And now I'm on the second tile and I found iron again, which was expected, to be honest. And now let's check on that tile. Alright, there's still iron nearby, so let me edit my notes here. So still iron, and still iron. So if we find more iron in the next tile here, okay, iron again. So we now know definitely that our first tile, which we checked, is an iron deposit. Now let's check me one further. Okay, and still golden iron. So on the x-axis, let's see. Golden iron, golden iron, golden iron, golden iron. So on the x-axis there could be gold or iron. So now basically we gotta go and check the y-axis, for which I have to uncover some more rock. So see you in a bit. Also, I broke my foot and my arm, but it's not too bad. It's just a 14-point damage wound in my foot, and in my arm it's a 10-point wound. So since they are not over 15, I'm still good and I won't die from them. Okay, so you know how this rock tile is our reference rock tile. What was it? For the x-axis examination of ores. And now, while preparing for the y-axis, so this is the first tile, the second and the third. And now I basically would have to uncover this tile to be rock. And this would involve digging away 33 tiles of dirt plus 23. So if you ever have that situation, just check your first reference tile. So we just could dig on this tile, which we packed initially to mark our iron position, because this corner already is iron or rock. So if we dig here, it says to us we cannot dig into solid rock, as well as is this corner here. So we just have to dig on this corner and on this corner, which will presumably take a less amount of time than digging 33 tiles of dirt on the upper mountain. So yeah, keep that in mind. Alright, so I uncovered some rock. Microphone settings. Also, it's getting pretty dark in my room. So this is the new reference tile. We already know that on x-axis wise that there must be iron or gold in here. So let's let's prospect here. So let's see. We found sandstone, iron and zinc. So let me update my little table here. We've got iron, gold, iron, gold, iron, gold, iron, gold. And we are one tile below our first reference tile, and we got iron, gold and zinc. Okay, so we have to move up a little bit. So we already we prospected this tile now, and we already prospected this tile earlier. So now we will just move up to this nice and flat tile here and prospect it. And we find iron, gold and zinc. Iron and gold. Okay, so now we will prospect on this tile as well. And we still find iron, gold and zinc. Alright. So, what this means is our reference tile, or one tile below our reference tile. So let's see. This tile right here has to be an iron ore vein. So I'm gonna mine a tunnel, I think right left to it. There was so much gold and zinc in our mountain that I don't really care about it being gold or zinc. There could be more gold or zinc also on the y-axis. So this is most definitely a rock vein, and we will mine the entrance of the mine in the next episode. But for today it's wrapping up point. We had quite some good amount of progress. We built a little road to our mine, which we know for sure know where it is, and we also flattened the area where we built our future house. So I'll make some fields now, or starting next episode we will make some fields so the crops can grow while we are away mining our stuff. And yeah, then we are going to mine a mine. So I hope you had fun up until here. Perhaps you even learned something new about Wurm. Definitely stay tuned for tomorrow's episode of Divinity Original Sin 2. And yeah, as always, thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.